My name is Thomas Larry Jones, and I am a pastor of a church in Alberta. I have 3 wonderful children. I know that it is my God-given authority to educate my children as I see fit. You see, I just don't believe that the Alberta public school system can educate my children according to my beliefs. So, I started my own school in the basement of my church. I called it the Western Baptist Academy. I liked the ring of that. I started with just my own 3 children, but it expanded as more members of my congregation wanted to send their children to join my children. One day, I was charged with 3 counts of truancy for not having my children attend the public school. According to the Alberta School Act, this is illegal. How can this be? Section 180 of the School Act says that if I do not send my children to the public school, I will be fined. And if I don't pay that fine, I will go to jail. Sections 142 and 143 of the Alberta School Act do provide some exceptions. If I apply to the school board to have my school certified, they will send an inspector or a superintendent to investigate whether or not my instruction is efficient. If they certify my school, then my children will be excused from the provision of Section 180. I can't apply to the school board for certification of my instruction. If I apply for certification to the board, that is saying that I am giving over my authority, the authority that I get to educate my children from God. I am giving that over to the school board, which is a sin against God. First of all, my freedom of conscience and religion was infringed. I have been given the right to educate my own children, whatever way I see fit. And who is the Alberta government to take that right away from me? The right that was given to me by God, and the right that is in our Charter of Rights and Freedoms. They say that the true reason for this legislation is to ensure the efficient instruction of the young. But I know the true reason for the legislation. It is to give the school board absolute control. And it's not only my right to freedom of conscience and religion, it is also my right to liberty. My freedom has been ripped away. How? Tell me, how can I show that my instruction is efficient when I can't produce a certificate? How can I get a certificate if I can't apply for one? There is only one way for me to show that my instruction is efficient, and that is with a certificate. Since I can't produce one, how can I defend myself? That means I am being deprived of my liberty under the Charter. That is Section 7. That is one of the principles of fundamental justice. And that is just not right. How can there only be one way of showing that your school's instruction is efficient? I can think of many ways. For example, we could go up in front of a judge, and I could show evidence to the judge that my instruction is efficient. But yet the school board persists that there is only one way, and that is applying for certificate, which I cannot produce. If this legislation, this Alberta School Act, is indeed in violation of my rights under the Charter, then according to Section 52 of the Constitution Act, the legislation is of no force or effect. That law should be struck down. 3 counts of truancy against me for doing what God has ordained me to do. I am taking this to the Supreme Court of Canada.